So thank you very much for making today possible.
Thank you so much. I have to say that this is such a professional group that they even have done some of the work that I was planning to do when I got up here. So I am just so excited. But I do have a few more thank yous and then just a couple of words that I'd like to say. I wanted to first make sure that we also acknowledge some other students that are out there. This is a wonderful event. It happens once every semester, and for most of you, all of you, once in a lifetime. So I want everyone to really cherish the moment. And as I say that, I want to point out to you that this event is put together, as you just heard, by Professor Susan Farrington. She is the faculty advisor for our student nursing organization. She is the person who puts together both our vocational nursing program pinning ceremony, which we enjoyed last evening, and again, our associate degree RN program. And I think that they said it well when they said that she really is someone who gives a tremendous amount of her own time. So I just want to thank her again. As you've met some of the faculty that are here tonight, I just also would like to point out a few others because it takes a lot of faculty members to help herd this crowd through their 4 semesters. And you've met Professor Cora Young and Professor Carol Wells, but also here tonight we have Dr. Laura Gibson, who joined us as a pediatric specialist just this year, and Dr. Z, who is also our assistant program director. And also Professor Donovan Jones, who is just getting ready to join some of you in becoming a mom. So I'd like to just say thank you to these full-time faculty as well as all of our associate faculty who take these students out to the clinical area and help them see what the real world of nursing practice is like. They're listed in your program, and I hope that you'll think about them along with all of the others that have contributed to this education. In addition to that, there's no way that it's just about the faculty. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that make everyday work. And there are a couple of individuals that make that happen. One of them's not here. Her name is Janine Gardner, and she is what we call an enrollment specialist or research analyst. And she's the one that when that first semester perky little student came up here would turn in her application. And she was the one who reviewed your transcripts and made sure that you were ready to sit for the NCLEX licensing exam. And then, of course, we have someone here today, Kristen Ekman, and she is a young, dynamic, and passionate counselor who not only helped with academic advisement, but helped students when they were really struggling personally. So I really want to thank the faculty and Kristen and Janine for the behind-the-scenes work. And also, probably the person that has had the most stress, because she gets it from everywhere, is our administrative assistant, Angela Garcia. She makes sure that every email gets to you, that every meeting agenda gets to faculty, and she really takes very good care of the rest of us. And so I just really would like to acknowledge Angela, who's in our audience tonight as well. Thank you, Angela. Tell you enough as a dean who's now starting her 2nd year at Mount San Jacinto College that I have had the privilege in many other institutions, both universities and community colleges, to work with some remarkable and incredible colleagues. But I have to tell you that second to none is the opportunity and the privilege to work with Professor Raylene Brooks. She is a dynamic teacher, and she is an incredible leader, and she is a wonderful model for every student in our program. And I'm very grateful for the hours that are more than those in a single day that she gives to each and every one of the students and each and one of the faculty and to all of us. So thank you very much, Ray. And there are some students I'd like to mention. They are not 3rd semester students any longer, but 4th semester students. And those individuals are Lisa Talamontes, tell me if I said it right, Kaiko Bovey, Samantha Daniels, Cynthia Drucker, and Samantha Summerly. And these fourth semester students, if you're there, will you wave at us? We want to applaud you and thank you because they were the behind the scenes for us. To help coordinate and do some of that. You know, you always have to kind of look for when you have an event like this. So they've been wonderful. They handed you your programs and they're going to be up here in spring. So they're getting a sneak peek at what awaits them. So thank you very much for standing forward with that leadership and participating. Okay, with that, I just have to also say to you that this is a really timely evening to be having this event because just yesterday, graduates, we had the latest Gallup poll come out, and nurses ranked highest among the Gallup's 2011 poll as the most ethical and honest profession, with 84% of the respondents ranking nurses as ethical and honesty standards being very high. Pharmacists and medical physicians followed with 73 and 70% of the respondents ranking them with very high ethics and honesty. Nurses consistently top the list of having been ranked highest every year since they were included in 1999, with only the exception of 2001, when firefighters beat us. But we might have an understanding as to why that happened. So that's really something to be quite proud of. You are joining us. And I just wanted to share something with you because I know that every faculty member that's in this audience tonight remembers this moment in their life. Oh, and I have to say this. Is Nick Garcia still here? Nick Garcia is our clinical lab faculty member and associate faculty, and he is another incredible individual. And the reason I wanted to point that out is he's also a graduate of our program. And he sat here this evening to me and looked at me and said, it feels like just yesterday. And so I can tell you that a few years out, I can tell you it feels just like yesterday. But when I think about all the patients and the loved ones that I've worked with over the years, I know that most of them do not remember me, and nor I them. But what I do know is that I gave a little piece of myself to each one of them, and that they gave a little piece of themselves to me, and that it's those threads that make up the beautiful tapestry that's now in my mind, and which is now my career in nursing. So I'm proud today to stand with you as your dean, and now as your colleague on this very momentous day. You do join an elite group of men and women who carry the highest ethics, the highest honesty, both in your personal and your professional lives, for the public will always see you as a nurse in their eyes. You are a member of the highest profession. But mostly I'm proud to stand with you, knowing that today you sew the first threads in the tapestry of your mind that is your nursing career. So I congratulate you. And I want to remind you that there's another time-honored tradition that goes along with our nursing pinning ceremonies. First, it begins, as Christy shared with you, with a candlelight, and also with the Florence Nightingale Pledge. So what I would like to end with this evening is to invite any nurse that's in the audience to please stand and join with us as our pinning ceremony comes to an end, to stand with our graduates, please. And we're going to share with us and say the pledge together.
આપણે ઓકે છે આપણે કાશું નહીં જોરાત બોલો જોરાત
I solemnly pledge myself and in the presence of this assembly.
યુતિ મમ્મા બાળા ઓકે
I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and I will not take or knowingly administer
મમ્મા તો કોલેજે વાળું તું એના
to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my would just like to say that we have to applaud the family, the friends, and all those loved ones that have guided you all the time here together. So that's what I think we need. I'm going to turn it back over to Susan so she can give you some instructions for ending. And I just want to thank everyone for coming. And once again, I hope that you know that this is only the beginning and we expect to see you in our alumni arena. Okay? Thank you. Congratulations.
So at this time, the nursing program is very proud and honored to present to you the RN nursing class of 2011. Everybody to remain seated until the graduates have proceeded out of the assembly hall, and you could reach your loved one out in the courtyard. So at this time, this concludes the pinning ceremony, and thank you all very much for coming out this evening.
Mamali, wag mamali.